All right, you're watching New Car Spin. I'm your host, Brian Grant, where I put the spin on new cars. And with me is Vicky from Mitsubishi. Say hi, Vicky.
Hi.
So what do we have here?
We have the 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV.
Okay, so this is the pure plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Okay,
Correct.
so where does the plug go?
The plug goes right here on this side.
Okay.
The PHEV also comes standard with DC fast charge.
Okay.
So the only vehicle in the segment to come equipped with that standard right now.
Okay, well, it's pretty cold. Let's go inside and talk about it. Awesome. Oh, awesome. Okay. So you charge this thing overnight and then you have like a range. What is this thing about?
Yeah, so you can plug it into a standard household charger. It will take about just under 8 hours to fully charge.
Mm-hmm.
If you do a higher voltage charge, it'll take around 4. And then if you use a DC fast charge, you can get about an 80% charge in as little as 25 minutes.
Well, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the kind of range people would expect on a daily basis?
So it's going to have a 22-mile range EV,
Mm-hmm.
and then 74 mpge.
Okay. Well, let's try this out.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you hold this camera just like
Okay.
that. Don't touch those buttons.
Will not.
Okay. I'm going to put my seatbelt on and
All right.
fire this bad boy up.
Sounds good.
So, push button start.
Yes.
And it's on. I
It's
don't
on.
hear anything, but it's on.
Pretty quiet.
Okay. I'll grab that camera for you.
All right.
And so let's just go over the features in here real quick, because
Okay.
I did notice the most important thing was the heated steering wheel.
Oh, yes.
Gotta have that, especially today.
Heated steering, heated seats.
Heated seats, those are on. Okay. And then four-wheel drive lock.
So the PHEV does come equipped with Mitsubishi's super all-wheel control system.
Okay.
So directly from our heritage that was utilized in the Evo. So taking that technology and putting it in our latest SUVs.
Wow. Okay. So it's not like electric battery power to the rear wheels and then gas to the front.
It's all controlled on its own. So this car has 2 twin electric motors and then 1 2.0 liter gas engine. So it does the work on its own and will essentially adapt to the driving conditions that you're in. So if you're going up an incline, that gas motor will kick in, same as if you're on a highway. And then if you're kind of zipping through the city, it'll mainly use the EV or electric batteries in the charge.
Wow. Okay. That's impressive. And then we have more features down here. And so we have just the EV mode.
So that'll kick in your electric motor. You've got your electric parking brake. And then the 2 most important buttons down here are going to be your charge button and your save button. This essentially gives you the ability to have a little bit more control of your electric charge. So instead of the car just utilizing it, if you have a charge that you want to save, say you're going highway or going up some inclines and you don't want to utilize your electric battery, you can click that save button. It'll keep your electric charge where it is.
Nice.
And then when you get back into a flatter, road or in the city, you can take that off and it'll kick back into electric mode.
Really cool. Okay.
And then the charge function does the opposite. The electric capacitor battery on this car will never fully deplete. It'll kind of idle around 20%. Once it gets to that point, you do have the option to click charge, and it'll use regenerative braking while you're driving to charge that battery up again.
Okay. And this is a
5-seater.
5-seater. Okay. And it's got some nice leather seats in here. This is a funky color. I like it. It's got
chocolate browns, some accent red lining. Biggest point here is that the battery for this vehicle is actually housed at the feet instead of in the back where it typically is, so you don't lose any of the cargo capacity back there. Okay. So you still have your full trunk, 5 seats, and
Really cool. And then obviously we have the auto windshield wipers on, but what do we have down here? I see like many buttons. This is this cruise?
Forward collision mitigation. So you can set the distance between you and the car in front of you. So it'll also work with your adaptive cruise control. So to kind of keep that distance, whatever you set. The vehicle also has lane departure warning, pedestrian detection, multi-view camera, and a slew of safety features.
And paddle shifters.
Yes.
So is this a CVT or is this a standard automatic?
CVT.
CVT. Okay. CVT with paddle shifters. Sometimes I get a little, I don't know. Like, what's the point?
It's also paddle shifters are fun for that regenerative braking function, so you can kind of play around with them a little bit and you're trying to charge up that battery.
Okay, and well, you can off-road this too, so that would be quite the concept. I've never tried. Regenerative braking, downhill control. Yeah. Wow.
Cool.
Well, I wish I had the ranch to use it on, but today it's just raining again and it's 40 degrees out. 47, so it's warmed up today. but
A little.
we're just gonna drive this around the block, and we'll talk about it. What's this eco mode button?
So essentially, if you want to use the most, fuel efficient, it'll kind of take some of the, things that kind of kill your gasoline powered engine. So air conditioner, it'll slow your speed, acceleration up a little bit to kind of give you the most fuel efficient drive.
Works for me. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, we have more buttons here. Okay, so that's the collision warning. Okay, nice. And God, buttons everywhere. It's kind of cool. We have a headlight adjustment. So for the headlight leveling, that's pretty cool. Nice. Well, let's we just drop it into drive. Oh, the brake. Yeah, the brake automatically releases when you push off, right? So not a big deal. But and the heated steering wheel, I feel it. It's nice and strong.
It's my favorite feature.
Yeah. And what I'll do is, I think we will make a right. It's, what time is it? It's 9 in the morning?
It is.
Oh, here comes the truck to pick up all the press cars. So it's still in electric?
Yep.
Okay. And we're not in pure EV mode, but it's actually just using electric right now.
Using the electric mode, yeah.
Okay.
So it'll kind of, like I said, kind of adapt to whatever driving conditions. So if you're like flat road right now, it's going to utilize that electric battery first. Okay. And if you were to do a fast acceleration, you'll sometimes hear that gas motor kick in and support it.
Okay. And if you were to accelerate just real hard, like just passing or whatever, it's gonna automatically transition.
It'll do it for you. Yep.
Okay.
Same as if you're going up a hill, suddenly that gas motor, you'll hear it click on, power you up, and then if you start going downhill again, it'll click off. You'll hear EV go back in.
Okay. And I kind of like that the gauges are pretty simple. It's like you don't have to go back and forth to see like which one is charging or like which mode is what.
Yep.
We have a full gauge dedicated to that. So we'll wait for this guy. I'll wait for that guy. And we'll just go. Toyota drivers and Cadillac drivers, I never trust them.
You can trust Mitsubishi drivers.
Well, these things are fun. I drove the Outlander Sport.
Yeah.
People just didn't understand that review, but I actually said it's a great car for your sister.
I love the Outlander Sport.
And some people don't get that claim, but I totally like the glass roof, and it has the Rockford Fosgate stereo. And it's a fun little car, and you can fly over speed bumps in that thing. It's got such a great suspension. Yeah. And you still have a regular handbrake.
You do.
So brothers can borrow it and show their sister how to do an e-brake turn, stuff like that. Fun stuff.
It's a little bit more of a sporty SUV. Then Outlander obviously graduates into a 7-passenger vehicle, and now we've got PHEV and Eclipse Cross as well.
And one thing you can tell me about this vehicle in particular is that it's your most popular?
It's currently, so right now it's kind of rivals. Outlander, Outlander Sport, and PHEV are kind of our top contenders right now. Kind of giving everybody a little bit of something different, but this vehicle is quickly on the rise. It was the best-selling plug-in hybrid, currently still is, in Europe. Much anticipated for it to come to the United States. So it launched late last year, arrived in dealerships early this year, and it's doing well.
Nice. And what we'll do is we'll go back to the hotel, because I think it's over here.
Correct.
Okay, let's go this way. I have a license to drive like this. That van looks suspicious.
A little bit.
Okay, so yeah, the gas engine kicked in. Yep. Okay. And at any time you can hit the EV mode? Because it says normal. Is there a sport?
So that's actually for your super all-wheel control system. So you've got 3 modes there if we play with it.
Four-wheel drive lock.
Lock, normal.
And then twin motor. Oh, what's the twin motor one? Try that again. Twin motor. Okay, so now that's...
Four-wheel drive lock, yeah.
That's each motor on the rear?
So that's utilizing those 2 electric motors, and the super all-wheel control system, again, that system adapts to your driving conditions on its own, so it'll automatically send power to the left wheels if you need to overcorrect there, or the right, and it kind of does that automatically as well.
Well, let's try this right turn in that mode. Let's try that. Kind of push it a little hard in this corner. See what we can do. We got some sand. Floored. Yeah. Sorted that out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so our whole story with this vehicle, it kind of gives consumers the best of both worlds. You've got that EV convenience and that, EV element that people are looking for these days, a fuel alternative, as well, but still the capability of a CUV, super all-wheel control system to still give you that flexibility if you do want to go off-roading on the weekends, the capacity to still kind of house everything you want. So a little bit of both.
Nice.
So you're not just, confined to a small full EV. You've still got some gas power, super all-wheel control system,
and it doesn't say Toyota.
it does not.
Yeah, you can actually find the car in the parking lot.
You can.
Yeah. And is this thing free or is there a price tag?
It's not. This one comes in at about $40K.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So still a very cost-effective vehicle in the segment.
And what are the options on here?
So PHEV comes in 2 trim levels. It comes with the SEL trim and then the GT trim. So it's a more premium vehicle for the brand. Both trims come standard with the leather interior. GT comes with some additional safety features, a Rockford phosphate system, kind of bolstered out a little bit.
Nice. So these seats are pretty supportive and comfortable.
They are.
They're heated. I like them a lot, and they're all with the same seats, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's really just like a few trim levels and then colors, obviously.
Correct.
Okay. Very nice. Well, thank you very much, Vicki.
Absolutely.
I think we'll just pull into the parking lot here.
Sounds good.
Behind the Lexus UX, which I drove yesterday. You can watch my video on YouTube. That's also a hybrid, but it's different. It's not the same. It actually doesn't have this 4-wheel drive system. It is all-wheel drive, but it's not 4-wheel drive with a. Essentially, this is like a diff lock, but not a diff lock.
Correct.
Okay. Evo technology.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna head into this dark parking garage, and you'll probably see nothing when we get in, but. Thanks for watching New Car Spin, and please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions for Vicki, put them in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.